Well, hello. I just thought I would share some of my night with you. It's, what time is it? I can't see what time it is on my phone when I'm recording. Hang on, let me ask my roommate. Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 12:32 a.m.
Okay, 12:32 a.m. Guess who can't sleep? Yeah, that's right. But I'm enjoying what I'm doing. Just relaxing. Emma went home, so she's not hanging out with me. When I have her, even though she's got her own room upstairs, every now and then she'll sleep up there in her own room, and she doesn't mind because her room's beautiful. But I don't know. I like, especially when I haven't seen her for a while. Like this time, I hadn't seen her because had been in Nevada and the surrounding areas, California, Arizona. Oh gosh, I want to be back there so bad. I love it there. So beautiful. I don't want to leave Emma though. There are other people here that I love, but dang it. How do you decide something like that? Like, because I'm so much happier being there. Around the mountains and the palm trees. It just feels better there. But I don't know. I have a decision to make. Seems like an impossible decision. Anyway, so I'm doing my favorite, one of my favorite things. It's right there at the top. I don't have HGTV anymore. I used to just watch HGTV all the time because I love decorating and just seeing other people's houses so I can get ideas. It's my passion. My dream job would be getting paid to decorate other people's houses. Actually, I'd like to flip houses is what I would like to do. Of course, you can't really. I mean, I could not necessarily decorate their house, but I could stage the house, so that'd be kind of like decorating. But I like to, because like the last house I lived in on the other side of town here, before I got divorced, actually that's why I sold that house, because I just wanted to get my own house since that's where I lived with him. Nothing against him, he's still my best friend, but just wanted to start fresh. Plus I couldn't afford it on my own anymore. It was in a nicer neighborhood and nicer, fancier house. Anyway, back to the point, Donna. We had a fire. Oh my goodness. That was the most devastating thing. And you know what? The one thing, because I lost several things in the fire, the one thing that I was and still am the most upset about is, my mom passed years ago in 2000, and I had saved her Christmas stocking, because Christmas stockings are, well, because of my mom, something very special to me. My mom, she always filled my sister and my stocking, and she was just, I don't know, she was the best stocking stuffer ever. Stuffer ever. And actually I did a video one time stocking my sister's stocking. But now I do I do friends, I do my friends, do stockings for them, and just anybody I can think of that's close to me that might like one. I just like to do it. Anyway, but Mom she would come up with the greatest things for a stocking, like things that you would just never think of, and things so different and unique that you'd be like, where on earth did you find something this cool at? And I just loved it. And she did it even till the day she died. She filled her stockings. And so I still do that. But before she passed, I was filling her stocking. And so I had it when she died, and I would still, every Christmas, I would still hang it up on my fireplace mantle. So to lose that, it broke my heart, because most things, I mean, there was other things I was upset about, especially some antique things that I had had that were my grandparents and stuff, but most things can be replaced, and they're just material things. Mom's stocking was, it was just special, you know? I could never replace it. I could, you know, I could hang another, and I do, hang another stocking up in her honor, but it's not going to be, when I look at it, I can't, you know, just reminisce about the memories, and, you know that she actually touched that stocking and took her stuff out of it, and I got to watch her. Anyway, we're not trying to be depressing. I'm just, what made me even think of that? Oh, okay, yeah. I know, I'm getting there. So anyway, thank God we had insurance. I'm telling you, if you get a house, you better have insurance, because you never know. I never dreamed it would happen to me. But it was, let's see, how did it happen? Oh, at the time it was a wood burning fire, and so it was the first fire. I hadn't been feeling good, and so my husband thought he would make me a little fire, which was really sweet. It was still a little chilly out, you know, so it was, no, actually it was, can't remember the month it was. It's pretty bad. Anyway, the point is, we hadn't had a fire in the fireplace for a while, and so we're sitting there on the couch chilling, because like I said, I didn't feel good, so I was in my pajamas, and I started smelling smoke. And then we saw, I know, outside I saw, like looked like flames, sparks. I'm like, what the heck is going on? As far as the fireplace itself, it looked normal, you know, nothing seemed off, you know, just sitting there. But so he went outside to see what was going on first. And the next thing he was on the roof, because I guess it started out with just, basically it was just like sparks, maybe little tiny flames coming out, but it didn't look like anything serious. So he climbs the ladder and gets on the roof to see what's going on. Well, that fast, the flames, you know, got big, and so he was kind of trapped up on there on the, I can't remember. I hate that. Do you do that? It's like I have bits and pieces that leave my memory, but anyway, we'd already called the fire department. I had called the fire department while he went out to look at it. So then, but the fire department, they got there pretty quick, because we lived really close to the fire station, or one of them, and so I'm just holding my phone this time. I was just going to say hi. You know, me gets talking, telling stories. So anyway, they got there in time to help him off the roof, because I don't know if the ladder fell. The ladder might have fallen in his trying to hurry up and get off the ladder, or the roof. But anyway, it was just kind of crazy, and but it's like, like I said, it was kind of chilly out, and so of course we had to get out of the house and went out front, and in the road, and was watching. And of course, I was like all upset, because, you know, all my stuff, like I said, I had a lot of things handed down, you know, from grandparents and stuff like that, and just even those material things, you still watching your home, you know, burn in front of you. It's upsetting. It's traumatic. But so many people showed up. People I didn't even know. Of course, we lived right by, because I live Ball State University, the college, is in my town. When where we lived at that time was Ball State was right down the road, which a lot of times it was cool because, like, if they had a concert or a game or whatever, I could hear it like it was in my backyard. But then other times it was a pain in the butt because, like, when they would have events, most of the roads around there would get closed off, and so I had to go out of my way to get somewhere. So when those kind of things happen, I'd be like, why am I living so close to the college? Anyway, a lot of the people that were there, I guess they saw the flames and the fire trucks and all that, and because we had several fire trucks there, and so a lot of Ball State students actually showed up. People showed up with blankets, just different things that, like drinks. It was just really warming to the heart to see how many people cared about someone they don't even know. Some people had been through it, and so they kind of knew what we might need, and so they gave us advice about what to do the next day, just stuff like that was reassuring to us. But like I said, thank God we had insurance because my insurance, or our insurance, I shouldn't say my, it was ours at the time. They put us up in a really nice room at one of the apartment complexes. But it was set up for it had the laundry, it had one of those stackable washer and dryers. Had that in the closet of the bedroom, which I thought that was so cool. I've always wanted to do that ever since then because it was so convenient. So yeah, they paid for it until our house got done, and then which a lot of this I took control of because I'm a controller. I really am. But my husband, he was easygoing, so he helped me if I needed it, but I made most of the decisions about what company we went with, and of course I asked around, got people's recommendations on who was a good one to go with to redo the house. And so anyway, of course obviously they come in and do all the cleanup and stuff like that. I tried to save as much as I could, but some things, certain rooms were just no good. But you know what? Yeah, there was smoke damage in certain parts of the house. Slow down. In certain rooms of the house, smoke damage was really bad, and it actually, some things, even though I tried to wash them, that smoke smell was not coming out. Like my wedding dress, I had saved my wedding dress, and as far as looks go, my wedding dress was fine. It still looked beautiful, but that smell wasn't coming out of it, so I had to get rid of it. Although I have a doll. Her name's Abigail. She comes from a place here in Indiana. She has a book that goes with her, and I had her since I was little. I still have her, even though she had to have clothes remade for her. Her hair was sewn on, so her hair was remade. But I still have her in the book. But anyway, the people that go through and they get rid of things that they consider not salvage. I know this word, salvageable. They put them on a bag, but I wanted to. They were just going to throw it away, and I'm like, nah, let me take a look at it first, make sure. And they had my Abigail doll in that bag. I wasn't having that, so I took her out, and it took several times and all different kind of tricks, but I got that smell out, and I got her all fixed up and like I said, I still have her. Anyway, my biggest point, although let me tell you a funny story that I think it's really makes me look like a weirdo, but hey, what's new? During the fire, obviously I didn't know what to do. Never been through something like that, and I don't know if I was necessarily in shock, but I definitely wasn't thinking quite right. But the first thing I had done, my first phone call was to my son. I'm not sure why him, but it was my oldest son. And I was like, my house is on fire, you know. And of course, which this is probably why he was my first call, because he was there in a snap, okay? And first of all, we were freaking out because at that time, because my ex-husband, he never wanted me to have a dog. I joke still and tell him that, yep, that's why I divorced you, because you wouldn't let me have a dog. And because I always loved dogs and I grew up with dogs, but he just didn't. He's like, I mow the lawn and I'm not, dealing with dog poop. But he had a cat, and the cat had actually, by that time we had 2 cats, because then my oldest granddaughter, she picked out a kitten one time, so of course he had to live with me. So I had 2 cats, and when they were getting everybody out of the house, I want everybody, get out of the house, but I'm like, the cats, but the firemen, they got the cats out. But I was, they're like, you might want to hurry up and get a bag and grab a few clothes for the next few nights or whatever. And so I grabbed me a bag and I'm getting stuff. And then at that time, I had a dressing room, because it was really it was a 3-bedroom house, and I had one of them was set up as a guest room, so I made the other one my dressing room. It was so cute. I loved it. And so I had my panties in a really cute basket sitting on the floor in my closet. Well, of course I needed clean panties, for the next few days too. I had picked out all the other things, pants, socks, shirt, what I needed. But for some reason, when it came to picking which panties I wanted, I'm standing there. My house is on fire, okay? And there's a fireman standing right there with me, because he wanted to guide me out, because and he kept saying, they're getting ready to spray, and when it does, you don't want to be in here, and it's getting worse. The smoke's getting, we got to move, And of course, my son was right there, like, Mom, come on, it's just pick some panties. And I was like, I don't know, man. I know that fireman was thinking, woman, you're gonna die over panties. And I don't know, my mindset was just like, I don't know, because I pick my panties by my mood and my outfit. I like to coordinate. This is really way too much TMI, isn't it? Anyway, I don't care. Anyway, finally, my son bent down and grabbed some panties, threw them in a bag, and right about that time, they start yelling from outside saying, you got to get out of there, So luckily at that time I was smaller than I am now. My son swooped me up and ran with me out of the house. And I still, every now and then, he still brings that up to me, and when I think about it too, I'm just like, oh my Lord, I can't believe I did that. Anyway, but here's the good thing. When came time to, they had to rebuild all the walls, because even if the walls didn't get damaged from smoke, the way when they spray, because they have to go through and spray everything. And there's even things that were fine, they didn't get burnt, but like I said, they had to spray everything. They hose stuff down big time. So a lot of stuff was ruined from water damage. So anyway, so they got all the walls up and did all that kind of stuff, got all that kind of stuff finished. okay, what came to, because like I said, we had a fireplace. It was a nice big fireplace. And so I got to, with the guy that was going to do the rebuilding of the fireplace, I asked him, I said, can I tell you what I want? Can I, on some things, can I do a little bit differently? So like I had originally the living room, when you walked in to the left was a closet, to hang coats and stuff like that. But this time I decided that I wanted, instead of closet, I just wanted like a little area where the closet was, it kind of goes in, and then it had like a little seating area, and then above there, then coat rack to hang coats and stuff like that. I just thought it just looked prettier. And then also next to that, then I had him put in my boyfriend put one in here, the house we're in here himself, because I like him. What do they call it? A niche. It just looks pretty. So I had him put one of those in, but see that's why this company was really great, because I mean I don't know, they probably didn't have to, things that weren't already there, I don't think they really had to replace. And like in the kitchen, because one thing I didn't like about this house, it was a galley kitchen, and I'm claustrophobic anyway. But to make it feel a little more open, because the dining room was right, next to the kitchen, so I had him do a cut-out, opening, or whatever you want to call it, so that you could kind of see through from the kitchen to the dining room. So for one thing, it made it feel more airy and brought in more light, because the big picture window was in the dining room too. So, it made it more light and bright, and plus that way you could hand food through that if you're eating in the dining room. And then also on the other side of that, they made that it kind of like a little eating place right there. I put two stools. Hang on, I gotta plug my phone in. It just told me it's about ready to. The battery's about had it from me talking. Anyway, hang on. Let me plug this in. Hang on. Okay. See, as I'm talking, I'm also keeping an eye on the TV, because they're showing all this really, really, really pretty decor, and I'm getting ideas. Makes me want to get out of bed and go decorate. Anyway, where was I? The kitchen. Yeah. So put these pretty fancy bar stools on the other side of the opening. So that made for extra seating also, because I had the big dining room table, but then also, because at that time, I had a lot of grandkids and stuff that I still saw, and so that was helpful too. Anyway, so back to the fireplace. I also, we had, next to the living room, you went out sliding doors into the enclosed patio, which I'll get back to that in a minute, but instead of having sliding doors put back, I had double doors put up, which I love double doors, so it just made it look fancier. So the moral of the story is, in the end, it turned out, even though it was devastating to go through, and I lost Mom's stocking, but it was my dream getting to tell them, it's like I got to design my own house. Sometimes I kick my own butt for letting that house go, because obviously it had brand new everything, brand new air conditioner, which they got top of the line air conditioner and heater, and just anyway, but the fireplace, oh my goodness. So I stood there while the guy who was designing it, I told him my vision, because I had a vision in my mind what I wanted, and we worked together really well, because he would write. It's almost like he could read my mind, because I know I don't explain things very well. Hang on, rewinding this because I want to watch this again because I know I missed some of the cool stuff. Okay. Oh, like that. See, look at that. Oh my goodness. Well, not that. I don't know if you got to see it real quick or not. Anyway, see, like that. That's cute.
The life-changing benefits of shabby chic.
It says it's shabby chic. Or, yeah. Looks like shabby chic, but I think they say shabby chic. I thought my...
When you embrace shabby chic,
I know, squirrel.
style, you're not
I
just decorating.
thought my design style was
A peaceful retreat
like
that reduces stress and promotes well-being.
country, country something. What do you call it? Those big fancy houses? I know what I'm talking about, just the word won't come to my... Victorian. Hello. Yeah, I thought I was like country Victorian. I thought that was my
Combines the comfort of soft pastels with the character of
type
vintage pieces,
that I like to
making
design.
them feel both elegant
My
and
design style. But watching this, I'm thinking I might be shabby chic. My colors on here, everything. See? Oh my gosh, I love those colors. Pinks and blues. Heck yeah. Anyway, okay. Back to what you're saying, Donna.
Studies show that surrounding
Okay,
yourself
so,
with gentle colors and meaningful decor
So yeah, but I
pieces can
not
boost
basically. I did. I got to design the fireplace, and you better believe I made it fancy. Before the fire, it was all brick, and of course they had to.
Plus, the sustainable aspect of repurposing vintage furniture.
They had to make sure, they checked to make sure that they didn't have to like
Conscious.
put, all brick back up there. Because at first the guy thought he did. He said he thought he had to, do whatever, insurance will pay for what you previously had. But you know what?
Key elements and
He looked into it and turned out that because it was a lot of brick,
At its heart,
that would have been
shabby chic
expensive.
cottage style celebrates
So in the long run, I was
personal
actually
expression.
saving them money. So, but I got marble. I did the front of it in marble. Oh, it was so beautiful. And then on each end, I had these huge fluted
You'll discover how to blend
sides on
romantic
each end,
patterns with distressed furniture, creating
and
inviting spaces
it was just
with
beautiful.
vintage lighting and
I
layered
missed that
soft
fireplace.
textiles
And it had on the bottom part too, because it had like an edging type dough. I don't know what you call that. Instead of being flat to the ground, like my one I have here is, it had a thing where you can kind of sit on. You could set decorations on it, and then also you could just sit there and be right in front of the fireplace.
Vintage-inspired chandeliers to
But
pastel-painted furniture.
after what happened, I did not want another wood burning one, so we made it electric, which was so convenient because I could just turn on by the flip of a switch, and I could pick out the flame things that went in there, and the flames look real. Oh gosh, I got pictures somewhere.
Whether you're decorating
I'll show you
a small
sometime.
apartment or a spacious
I should be a
house,
fireplace designer
these
because
timeless
it was
design principles can be adapted to any space.
Anyway, so how'd we get on the subject of house fire? Who brought that up? It was probably me. I'm kidding. Well, I don't remember. I really don't remember how it got on that subject, but because I really think I was actually getting ready to tell you something else. And then I think that made me think of the fire. Oh, wait. I know. I think I was talking about my mom's stocking. But why was I talking about my mom's stocking?
Soft pastels
Ah,
and shabby chic
dear.
decor, a palette of
Donna.
timeless elegance.
Anyway, I feel like it has something to do with this show too. But yeah, I'm watching this show and getting more ideas because I'm gonna.
The perfect pastel color palette for your
I already redid my bedroom. I'm gonna do a little more to it. Plus, I'm getting ready to my guest bedroom because now that first Devin lived there. He lived in that room for a little over a year. That's my daughter's youngest son. He's now, he'll be 18 this summer. He's got a baby already, though. And then he was just living here not too long ago. We went, Devin lived there. No, wait, I think I'm lying. Why am I lying? I'm lying. I'm sorry. Drake. Drake moved in there right before he turned 18, and he was getting ready to go in the army. Okay, that was it. Yeah. And he was still going, finishing up high school and stuff like that. So he just thought it'd be easier to live here.
These soothing hues work wonderfully with
So he lived here for
like vintage
a little over a year. And then he went in the army. And he still stays here when like just last week or whatever it was. He came home for a couple weeks and he stayed in that room. The boys think that's their room. And then after Drake left for the army, then Devin wanted to move in up there for a while. Then he just recently moved out. But yeah, he's the one he's living with his baby mama now and his baby. That is so pretty. Oh my goodness. See, I'm working on I'm going to do a little more of that kind of look in my bedroom. I know that's all girly and everything, but I like it. Back to the room though. So yeah, so now that both the boys, are done actually living in my guest room. The other room up there, that's Emma's room. I've already got it. I already redid it. All fancy for her. She's got like a little girl's dream bedroom. And so I'm going to redo the guest bedroom up. So I'm getting ideas. Because, it's been, when Drake lived there, he had it fixed up how he wanted it. And then Devin, which they didn't do too much to it. It was just a boys' room. Although right now there's still a huge computer desk. There's still part of a computer up there too. But so that's going to have to go because that does not go along with any kind of a design idea I have whatsoever. Anyway, am I talking too much? You wouldn't think that I'd have anything to say because I talk to my sister almost 3 hours a day. She was finally like, I'm going to have to go. We got to talk about Trump though. I don't like politics. Okay, I do not like politics. My dad was a politician and I grew up with it and I don't like it. But I will say this one thing, then that's it. We're not going to get into a deep discussion about politics, okay? But I was so proud of myself because I made sure and I got up there and voted for Trump. Because I could not see Kamala being our president. And the first time Trump was president, he did good. But lately, I'm starting to doubt myself and feel like I really shouldn't have done that. Anyway, that's enough of that, okay? Please don't come at me about that, okay? We can all have our own opinions and still be friends. You know what? That might be part of why I got on here to talk. My nose tickled. Every so often, and I know all YouTubers go through this, but every now and then you get a kind of a not a very nice comment on your. I know I keep looking over, but like I said, I've got to keep an eye on these ideas here, okay? I know it's rude not to look right at you. But it's not like I can see your eyes. Anyway, yeah, I got another kind of nasty, really on 2 different videos. It was the same person, and I think it was a sheep. Just, I don't know, just wasn't very nice. And I thought, one of them was the video where me and Emma, my granddaughter, were
plus meat
I want
peroxide
to.
countertops, creating an inviting
Was
space
it the one where
that makes every meal preparation
I think it was
feel
the first
special.
day when I was doing it? Yeah, because we were in bed. Because I did my first breakfast. I tasted it the night before, and she was asleep then. But yeah, that first day in breakfast. Damn, hang on, my I gotta change a hand.
For elements like vintage-style
My hand's
pendant
getting.
lights,
Oh, that's easier to
ceramic
look that way now.
stands, and enamelware
Look,
collections add
I
character
can
while
I can
remaining
talk to you and
perfectly functional.
now you can still tell I'm looking there. I can see it out of the side of my eye. Anyway, we should keep on track, Donna. Yeah. So obviously Emma was right here
Home comes alive with details like ruffled cafe
in bed with me,
curtains,
and she was watching her cartoon, so that's why I went and she wasn't hungry. I asked her if she wanted some. She's like me. She doesn't like to eat breakfast. She wants to be awake for a little while before she eats something. I wasn't hungry, but I knew I needed to just get started on eating my sardines, my sardines for the day, and because I already did the taste test the night before and knew that I didn't like them, but that at least for 3 days I could do it.
Your dining space becomes an extension of this
I was determined, and I knew if I did that video showing you guys and telling you I was going to do it, I'd have to. I'd be like, I'm not going to have to get on here and tell them that I couldn't do it. I'm stubborn like that. Anyway, so I was, and this is before I figured out I could mash them all up and kind of, mix the mustard in and a little bit of Italian seasoning. That's what I was Italian, because they said you can do that for the sardine fast. So I ended up started doing that, but at this particular time, I just had it straight out of the can in my bowl, and I already knew I had to have some mustard, so I had some mustard on them, or to put on them, whatever. And actually, I think I was dipping them if I remember right. You know my memory. Anyway, so I was just like taking little pieces of it out of the bowl, and so of course Emma, she had to try it, and so of course I was going to let her try it. I did not expect her to like it, and she loved it. Oh my goodness, she kept wanting more. I was like, wow. I'm over here like, trying to force it down. And she's like, kept wanting more. Okay, so anyway, which also, while I'm at it, I've had several people, people aren't understanding why to make myself eat sardines. Wow. Eat sardines. Sardines. I can't even say the word, let alone hardly eat them, but I did it anyway. It's because I'm on I don't like to use the word diet, but I'm on an eating plan, a healthy eating plan. Yeah, because like I've said on another video, I gave up when I started my vacation at my sister's house in Nevada. I decided I was giving up pop because I was very addicted to Pepsi, and I've got health problems already, and so that wasn't. I knew it was just making it worse, because like my gastroparesis, and guess what? Just in the last couple of days, I've noticed I'm not having stomach pains all the time like I used to. Used to, the stomach pains never stopped. And I'm pretty sure it's from the gastroparesis. But so I stopped completely drinking the pop. Didn't drink any while I was there, and I have not. Let's see, January 26th, because that's the day we left, and I have not had any pop since January 26th. If you knew how much I like pop, you would realize what a big deal that was. Oh, actually, that just reminds me. Now I know another reason why I did this video. Don't let me forget. I'll tell you. You wonder why I'm looking down. That's what reminded me. And talking about the pop. And then also, because I'm a chocoholic, recovering chocoholic, and popaholic, I decided not having no sugar, no chocolate, nothing like that, no sweets. And I haven't. Eventually I will. I don't want to go back to pop. I don't even want to take a sip of it, because if I take a sip of it, then I'll start the cravings over again, and I can't do that. But when I lose as much weight as I want to lose, then I might, like, maybe a couple days out of the week I can have, you know, whatever I want as far as sweets. We'll see. We'll see how it goes, okay? But I'm not about depriving myself of stuff. Anyway, so it was almost 3 weeks that I was in Nevada at my sister's. And so I did a video that I explained exactly what I ate while I was there, because I lost right around 9 pounds just in that 3 weeks of doing. I'm sure giving up pop had, you know, something to do with that. It was between 9 and 10 pounds that I lost just during that time while I was there, and then lost a couple more pounds after I came home, but it was definitely slowing down, and I'm very impatient. So I started searching YouTube for videos about, you know, how to healthy ways. I said healthy. Whenever I looked it up, healthy ways to lose weight quickly. Well, I started seeing all these videos about people doing these sardine fasts. And at first I was just like, as soon as I saw the word sardine, I'm like, no, because I don't like seafood. I'll eat tuna and that's it. I can't stand to look at seafood. I can't stand to smell it. Like the section in the grocery store when I try to avoid that area because it stinks. And fish are ugly, and I'm not a seafood person, okay? But then, I went ahead and watched a few videos, and where they explained, first of all, how much weight you can lose just in a few days just by, you know, doing a sardine fast. And they explained how it worked and everything, and it sounded, and I've always heard about, intermittent fasting, how that's good for you too. But this is even better, and at least it's probably healthier for you. And I figured I could do that, handle that better, especially for 3 days. I can't fast on just water for 3 days, because I can, if I don't watch what I'm eating or eat often enough or whatever, then my hypoglycemia will act up. As long as I'm good, I don't have to worry about it. But if I went 3 days without eating, yeah, my head would be all weird. Imagine that. Anyway, wish I had cue cards to tell me what I'm saying, because I always get off topic and then I forget what I'm saying. Hang on, I'll think about it, okay? I know you're probably thinking, you're talking about this, da-da-da. But the sardines, it's about sardines. Yes, that's it, okay. They explained how good sardines are for you, which I know I explained this in another video, but people want to get on and talk crap about wondering why I'm on or why I did a sardine fast, when they don't. If they'd watch all my videos, they'd know everything about me. But in case you didn't see that one, I'll explain it to you again. Sardines, they're like the most awesome food ever, like pretty much, close to, like for real. And like people were talking about how they had, oh no, I need a drink, and I already drank all my water, which that's good. I drank all my water, that's good, girl. But I'll just have to choke. Somebody get me some water. Dang it. Everybody's probably hung up already. Don't leave me. What was I saying? Hang on, I'm thinking. Oh, yes. People have joint pain, which, God, I feel like everything I'm constantly talking about. I've got this ailment and that ailment. You know, I'm fine, okay? But it's everybody has stuff going on with them when you're 100 years old. Plus, I just have certain autoimmune diseases. No big deal. But yeah, my joints can hurt or do hurt a lot of times, really bad sometimes. So when I heard this lady say that she was scheduled to have knee surgery because her knees hurt so bad she could hardly walk, and then when she started doing these sardine fasts, the more she did them, you know, the more she ate sardines. Actually, she worked them into her, because you don't have to do it fast. You can actually, if you're not trying to lose weight, just work them into your diet, you know, during the week, every now and then. And but she said that it helped her. It helped her joint pain so much that she canceled. God, I gotta change hands again because now this hand's getting sore. She canceled her knee surgery, and she said it was because of the sardines helping her. And just, I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and go through all the things that I learned about sardines, but if you're really interested in it, just go look up some videos. They'll tell you all about it. Because it's like it's almost like it's a jump start for your body. Different things in your body. If you've got certain problems, and I'm not talking about just eating them one time. I mean, you have to like get them in your system, and you know. But yeah, you never know. It might be something that you are ailed with that it might actually help. Yeah. So that is why I decided, because it was just too many benefits that they were throwing at me that sounded good to me, and you know, all of a sudden I'm on this kick of, if I'm gonna be here, even if I'm old and decrepit, I might as well try to be as healthy as I possibly can. And I just kept, I was, what the hell is messing with me? I was just gaining and gaining and gaining, and I wouldn't recognize myself, you know. Walk past a mirror and be like, whoa, who the heck is that? And if I kept at it, I was going to have to start buying bigger clothes, and I'm like, or I did that once. I'm not doing that again. I already only have like a couple pair of jeans that I can even wear because I refuse to buy. I've got a whole closet full of like a smaller size, really cute clothes, cute jeans that I'd really like to get into again. Anyway, plus I just want to feel better, okay? And be able to be active and do things. And that's why I did the sardine challenge. All right? And I'm glad I did it. And I'm proud of myself for doing it. Because I lost I did it for 3 days, okay? I lost 3 pounds. Just doing that. Transform your outdoor space. It was definitely worth it. And I didn't go crazy. Today, because yeah, last night was my last night as a... I didn't even eat breakfast. I wasn't even hungry. And my dude, he loves to cook, which is one reason why I gained so much weight, because he likes to cook fattening stuff, which I've already laid down the law. No, we're doing that. Or don't expect me to eat when you do, but so he knew that I hadn't eaten, and so he made omelets. Healthy omelets. Yay. With onion and green peppers in it. Anyway, but
Outdoor throw pillows
This is
and
one of the things I
resistant
was.
fabrics featuring
This is the
silver
next thing
filaments.
I'm gonna have to. I'm
Vintage
gonna have to
watering
stop.
cans repurposed as planters.
This right
And
here.
solar-powered lanterns with
I'm not like.
romantic
I'm not
aged
getting rid of.
finish.
I'm not gonna stop doing it. Here, look, Jeff. I was like to do the commercial. Choosy mothers choose Jeff. How many of you have seen that commercial? I haven't seen one like that in a long time. But anyway, I showed somebody this. Not somebody. I showed somebody this. Showed this on one of the videos I did the other day. Oh, the one where I was showing where. How long have I been? Okay. It's almost an hour. I'll let you go in a minute, okay? I showed on the video where I was explaining what I was eating to lose weight. In case anybody wanted to know. Because like I said, when I was trying to decide how to lose weight, I was looking at all kind of videos to see how other people did it. Like my age and stuff like that. I'm not used to, when you're younger, you can drop pounds like that. But when you get older, especially when your thyroid, everything I have Hashimoto's, my thyroid's. So, yeah. But, in that video I showed how, see? It's almost gone now. See the spoon in there? Yeah. And this is the only peanut butter I will eat. Don't be trying to give me no crunchy even, Jeff. But no other brands. It has to be creamy Jeff. But,
Don't forget practical touches like
but I checked again when I was on a YouTube video. I checked and made sure that I can. It said I can still lose weight and still eat my Jif. Just can't go crazy on it. And see, right now, this has a place right here. It stays right here by my bed. Go back down there and stay. But like, and I didn't have any. I didn't even do any of my peanut butter. It's like a drug. I didn't even do any of it, man. Well, I was on the sardine fast. When I really, really, really set my mind to something, I'll do it. But now it's like I'm not on the fast anymore. So that is the one that I did this morning. Or this afternoon. I don't know when it was, but I started eating my peanut butter. And it's just like a spoonful, but then, and I'm usually pretty good about it. But today, probably because, I hadn't had any for a few days. So when I got the taste of it, I was like, oh man, that's good. So I did way too many spoonfuls of my peanut butter. And I decided that, well, you know what? That's just setting yourself up for failure. Having it right there beside my bed, because it doesn't give me any time to stop and think about it. Like, Donna, now you don't need any peanut butter right now. You just had, 10 tablespoons or teaspoons. I don't eat that many at a time, usually, I swear. But, so, once this, we're going to finish this jar right here. Looks like I said, it's almost gone. And then after that, I'm saying we, like, you hear this? You hear? This is our new rule, okay? The peanut butter will not be stored right next to the bed anymore, where we can just reach down and grab it. Not happening. Which actually, it does have, I guess it does, does affect Whiskey and Brie a little bit, because usually they like peanut butter too, so they see me eating some and they have to, because I also do it right, because I love bananas too, but I'm not going to eat like bananas several times through the day, and every now and through the day I'll get me just a little bite of it, but I also want to eat my banana. I'll put a little bit on my tip of my banana and then take a bite and then do it again. Blah, blah. But anyway, so lots of times when I do that, I'll have the banana peel right here. So I'll put a little bit of peanut butter on the banana for each of them to eat. So, yeah. The peanut butter concerns them too. Anyway, okay, well. Let me think. I don't know. I think that's it for now. Trust me, I could go on and on and on. But I won't. Because that would just That would just actually, that would turn into venting. And I already did that to my sister, so I'm good.
Stylish storage solutions with shabby chic.
Anyway, if anybody actually listened to me, and you're still listening right now,
Storage becomes beautiful
give
with
yourself a
pieces
big
that
hug from
combine
me,
function and
because
style.
I really appreciate it. I think you're nuts, but no, I'm kidding. I am totally kidding. I'm teasing. But yeah, I do appreciate it. I'd really like to. Oh, here we go again.
Think blanket
I'm getting so
ladders,
close, okay?
vintage
To the
style storage ottomans,
1,000. Why do I always say
subtle
1,000?
floral fabrics,
1,000
and painted armoires with mirrored doors.
subscribers. And it's, you know, I have no patience, okay? Ooh. Don't like waiting on something. I want it now. Oh, and it's almost been a year. My 1 year anniversary from when I did my first video. Stop it. March 15th. So I kind of wanted to get it. I wanted to reach it before then, but I don't think that's going to happen. I shouldn't be. No, don't do that, Donna. It's going to happen. If it doesn't, we're going to be okay. But yeah, we can do that. Let's make it happen. There you go. That's the attitude. Anyway, okay, well,
Modern interpretations of classic pieces
it's probably late.
media consoles with beadboard
Well, it's almost an hour later than what it was when we
bathroom
asked
vanities with
Alexa.
distressed finishes and kitchen islands featuring
I'm gonna-
turntables and vintage-style bin pulls.
I'm going to watch this one more time. This time, I'm going to really concentrate on it and maybe take notes. So, I'll see you guys later. If you watch this, please leave a comment and
Shabby chic furniture.
a nice comment. Oh, did I? Oh gosh, you know what though?
In
Hang on.
selecting furniture pieces,
Wait, real quick, and then
look for
we're done,
items
okay?
with good bones that can
I
be
don't think
painted
I-
or distressed.
I told you that part of the reason too, because I can have more than one reason for doing something. So part of the reason was peanut butter, and then part of the reason was the comments. 2 nasty comments that the one person made. And one of them was on that video that I told you about, and then proceeded to explain why I did the sardine fast, okay? I got off topic like several times, so I never did actually. They're so pretty. I almost showed you again. You don't care what they're showing. Anyway, so on that comment, no, well, on that comment, yeah. For one thing, and it's not like she said anything bad about my granddaughter, but still, my granddaughter was in the video, and she did kind of bring her up, so, you know, the grandma in me, it's like, you know, hey, watch it there. That's my granddaughter you're talking about. Because I'm just like that. Anyway, what'd she say? She said, it was just, and you know, and it's like when I read comments a lot of times, it's like I can, especially ones like that, it's like I can hear as if they were saying it to me and being all, you know, nasty. So this is what I heard her saying, something along the lines of,
Finding your perfect shabby chic style.
something about what,
Explored throughout this guide. Shabby chic cottage style
let's see,
offers endless possibilities.
she really likes it, and you can't stand it and are having trouble eating it. So why waste time on a video where you're trying to force yourself to eat it and just feed the child?
Remember,
It was along those lines. There was a little bit more to it, but that's basically what it was.
it's about creating spaces that tell
It
your
made me
story
mad.
and make you feel at peace.
Of course, I said something, but I was nice. I was nice. I just explained to her, you know, which I know people are going to be like, don't let people like that bother you, and just, you know. And I've got some friends that have YouTube channels that they'll block somebody like that. But you're going to have to get pretty nasty for me to block you, because, I mean, I'm going to say something back to you if you really piss me off. Oh, I want that chair. Look at that. Oh my God. I want two matching. No, well, probably one. I don't know. Anyway, with two matching ones, but not in that color for the living room. But I do love that color. Anyway. Oh, no. Oh, I could do those from a kitchen table. All right, stop it. Yeah. So if you go on and leave me a nasty comment, probably gonna say a little something back to you. But I try to be professional because I care about my YouTube channel. It's important to me. This is my release. Sometimes, like right now, I've never really done this where I'm basically, when it comes down to it, I'm talking to nobody. But you're not nobody, so see, I'm not really talking to nobody, am I? Because there's got to be at least one person out there that's going to watch this and listen to me. Ah, you just scratched me. My dog scratched my foot. So yeah, just wanted to tell you about that. Cause I thought that was rude. But here's the thing, okay? The other video that which I think she did that one first, and then she, saw that one and say something nasty on that one too. But it was I don't know, a lot of you probably didn't see it, because it doesn't really interest, people that aren't actually dealing with it. But it was my video about, actually I did two of them, but it's like one of them almost got like hidden. Not as many people saw that one, but the first one, quite a few, because a lot of people are going through it. That's why my ponytail holder's silky, so it slid out, or it was about off, so I have to put it back on. You wanted to know that, didn't you? And I can't do it one-handed. But I'm going to try, because I like a challenge. Anyway. Squirrel! Oh my God. Can she look in my eyes? I'm like, oh, what was I saying? I know I get that certain look, like, shit. Oh, yeah. Don't forget to subscribe for more home decoration inspiration. Wait. No, don't leave. Hang on. I'm just gonna... I can't let this go. Gotta redo it, because it's about ending, and I'm gonna watch it. Plus, it's giving me good light. Okay, so... my video about estranged parents from their adult children, okay? And I'm not even going to start getting into all that, but there's a lot of parents out there going through it. So a lot of parents appreciated the video and commented, and even said that it helped them, which is part of the reason why I went ahead and did the second video on it. But anyway, I got a lot. Okay, not a lot. How about, let's say several. I got a few. It seemed like a lot. Comments from what was obviously the adult children that were estranged with their parents, that, as I call it, threw their parents away. And like I've always said, and I said it on the video, that I understand that, of all people, I understand. I mean, I had to distance myself from my father. I still treated him with respect when I did talk to him, but it just, so yes, I understand it if you have a really abusive parent and all that. And yeah, I get it. And I wasn't talking about those kind of situations, and they knew it. But if it's just, your parents are, here I am getting on the soapbox about this. I'm not doing it, okay? Watch the video if you want to know what it's about. Anyway, but this particular girl, obviously she's, I make bets on it that she is estranged with her parents. What do I bet? And so she made I don't know, she just said something on there this is going to sound really mean, but it's like most of them that made comments, it's almost like they like to say these things that they think are like really deep and meaningful, and they like to use words that which I'm not stupid, I understand the words, okay, but it's almost like it's like they're trying to make themselves look smarter or feel, I mean, like, I don't know. It's just weird how most of these comments were like that from people like that, and that's basically what she did. It's on there if you want to see it. What she said. And of course, I said something back to her too. Didn't say nothing mean. Just it's only polite to reply to somebody when they make a comment, right? Look. All right, I gotta go. Okay. I don't have time to talk to you all night. So, anyway, I think that pretty much wraps everything up. And I hope that I have not left anything out, because then I'll be trying to sleep, and I'll be like, oh no, I forgot to explain this. Anyway, okay, so let me go. Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate you. If you're not subscribed, it's free. Okay. Bye-bye. Good night. Sweet dreams. Well, if you're watching this late at night like I'm recording it. Okay, bye.